And bomb to be going down.
Decent enough nade. Oh, that's a rough kill to take right before you start this retake. A smoke and a flash. S-Tag just primed and waiting, but at 5-on-4, this is going to be tough to get back into the site.
Love the retake smoke. One flash on S-Tag, but you can see already this post plant is going to be very brutal to break. It's S-Tag to initiate. Bomb about half gone. It's Dexter with the counter flash. They're all on the site. Torshi with the low HP, likely to take that duel. It's JDC. One opportunity. Puts Plopsky down, and it's falling apart at the seams for the Ninjas. Nothing to be done here. A consolation frag for S-Tag, but that is a near clean, spotless pistol.
Flashbang as well. They saw the shots ring out. Hampus doesn't have a whole lot of ammunition, and he doesn't have a head. He has no head.
I think this is already done. Very bleak outlook for NIP on the opening 3. Do you really want to contest this? You committed your resources with a bit of a gamble. I guess Hampus just going to be the only casualty of this one.
Now, if you're going to lose an early round, though, you might as well do it something like that. Just a clean 1 kill. You get to save the 4 M4s. You're going to be able to buy up and still have a very strong chance in the next round. As long as your full kit doesn't get wiped out entirely, though. MOUZ could go on a hunt. They've got a couple of Galils, a Mac 10 on JDC. They have a good amount of cash built up.
Which way do you see this one going? Do you have a particular leniency, or is it right down the middle of the road, 50-50?
I'm going to tend to lean towards NIP just because we've seen a better body of work out of them. Hold the thought for a second. Wow. Good hold from Brolin, double kill, and that's going to force back MOUZ. I think you gotta say NIP just based off recent performances, just based on some of the runs they've had this year, and just better looking overall. MOUZ still...
Rez is not ready for this. They take him in unison. Torchi from the front. Frozen from the back. That does sound like a nice Saturday night. S-Tag now finds himself alone. He will struggle to contest this plant. They're turning this around a little bit. 2 versus 4 goes 2v3. Faked it out. Right on time. Torshi hits him. And there's more to be had. They have rotated in. Yet to see either of these 2 frag for the Swedish side. And already bomb now down. This is quite the recovery. Torshi and Frozen, those 2 are the tip of the tongue for MOUZ's stars. And now working together to get the job done.
Smoke and 2 flashes, though. One's going to be dropped onto the bomb. They might just have to stick this, both with kits as well.
Good flash. Onto the site, though. Torchi just tucked into sandbags. He should have Plopsky dead to rights on the next tickle. Touches the bomb up. Banova, missed shot. That's good info. They know where they both are now. Light on time. We need to see them work this out. Plopsky tries to find a safe spray, but not from Frozen. And there you have it. MOUZ recover. That was supposed to be the Ninjas' round. Brolin gave him a double to start.
Yeah, that was a man advantage the whole way down. And the main Jesus, Torchi and Frozen.
And the bomb now on the back of Torchi as they look to make their final commitment. 40 seconds, plenty of it, considering how well and efficient they've been with the time. They actually strafes out. JDC eliminates onto S-Tag. And now on the way into the B site, it's just Hampus.
Yeah, but he's found a gap. He's found a little bit of a gap around the E-box. Over the top, can he get 1 kill? Can he thin this out into a 2v2? Nobody presenting the opportunity from MOUZ.
He'd love a flash. Bit of a lottery, though. Oh, picks at Torchi, gets him down. A missed shot out of the AWPer, and it's Frozen that's just been hunted down. Yeah, that'll hurt. That will leave a mark. A successful retake. 1 right back for the Ninjas. A little
for them at this bomb site.
Especially now. Brolin's arrived and already puts 1 down. JDC forced to watch. It's Torchi, though. Clicks apart, and Beamers has strung together the pair into the site now, and it's NIP in despair. Do you really want to go for another 2v3B retake? Once... Yeah, okay, but can you really put it off twice?
With Rez this close, they're going to go for it. Oh, and he sees the barrel. That's a freebie of a kill. Rez is going to see if he can find more on top of it. Trigger discipline is everything.
This is so cheeky, Rez. He's going for a round-winning maneuver. Torchi's going to be red-faced and popped. Oh, he's going for all 3. This is magnificent from Rez. Gets 2 of them. 20 HP. S-Tag swap to that pistol. He's got time. There's a kit right at his feet. He just has to hit this shot. Frozen dancing around the pillar. S-Tag hunting and stalking his prey. Has Rez really given them another retake? Frozen needs a headshot, and it's the no-scope from S-Tag. I think he's just on the money on that defuse. Okay. Wow, I have not seen something like that in a while. Double boost. Double boost. He's going to have no signs of the MOUZ side. He does dink up Frozen. And support from Brolin. Completely blind as he takes Dexter down. And it is all Brolin. This is a CT side to be admired. Plopsky's turn now for his 2nd, and this is a shutdown for the 4th consecutive.
MOUZ is going to be kicking themselves. They gave up 2 post plants. That they dropped the ball on 2 post plants. 1 to Rez with that sneaky trigger discipline play. Another one with a few mistakes.
Spirit Fury, yeah, okay.
The Battle of the Americas.
I do think Yakinda is a godsend for that Liquid roster. And that's a lovely gift from Plopsky. He does seem to have had his breakfast cereal this morning. Up to 5 now as he finds another pick onto what was just a kind of contact B. You can see they are just walking up the stairs now. 25 seconds. Their options are very limited. Plopsky's going to be calling for aid and maybe doesn't even need the help. Beam is cut down to 15. Baited in is Plopsky. It's Brolin continuing to rattle off shots. They both have AKs, so it's easy to assume it might just be the one, but
it's over. There's
it's
12
so
seconds.
over.
Yeah, they're just going back to save. NIP stops them cold one more time. I can't even begin. Like this whole half right now, this whole run NIP's been on could have been prevented, could have been stopped. And if you look at this after the game, MOUZ, those back-to-back clutches in rounds 5.
And they do once again step into the spray. 3 on the plate, 2. Gobbled up by that M4A1S, and already, again, at MOUZ Sports, very little options available to them. It's Torshi and JDC. Can they do anything with this 2v4? Now, Frozen and Torshi managed something special. Can JDC step up to the plate as well?
He's found a great timing here. He's heard Plopsky drop into the bomb site. He heard a little bit of running as well from Hampus, who's now looking in this direction. Timing's everything. There's the head of Hampus and JDC. Does he want to wrap around towards A?
It's the Academy partnership. Got a good read, but S-Attack does clear his corners. And so Torshi demanded to clutch. He's got plenty of time to solve this mystery. But with the bomb loose already, he's got himself a freebie. Brolin, just as he mantled up the headshot box.
Surely he knows. He spotted a couple Molotov to slow things down. Utility spent by NIP. Hampus over the top is able to dink Dexter down to 18 HP and still needs to buy time for S-Tag to rotate over. And MOUZ is stopped again.
So stubborn on this. The one way on the smoke. Look at that. Just the toes exposed. Dexter does go down, finishing what his leader started his res. And back to B. It's very telegraphed though. You've still said A is clear. A weird missed smoke. That's not ideal. And it's up to Plopsky and Brolin, this Swedish duo, blind and surely dead. Yeah, Torshi's got them into the site. JDC down, but only one. It's S-Attack Zorp that oversees business. Bomb was loose. It's up to Frozen. 1 is nice, but not enough. And 8. And that's 8 cam to find us exactly what happened there. Now, the boost, Plopsky's not ready for it. So there you go. Light at the end of the tunnel for MOUZ to find a 5th and break their silence.
Must-win round.
JDC loses the duel. Brolin is looking sharp tonight. Fresh mag, up to the fight, USP to the face. Dexter does bring him down to the 3v3, bomb to be planted. Can we really see another successful retake from the Ninjas?
I think we might. I think we just might. Oh, the pre-fire, but MOUZ again with another one and add one more. Double kill for him in the position.
He's just going to have to walk this one home. An impossible task. I think he's aware of Dexter, or rather Frozen's position. The barrel just poking out, but no way in other than that hard right clear. He's hoping Frozen gives it to him, and he does. Hot lead between the eyes.
And you can slow play this one too. 1.5 minutes left with that kind of an advantage. The defense is going to have to scramble to find something, and towards middle, Rez almost goes down. Molotov is forced out. Brolin lines him up. Oh, that's so dangerous.
So much damage. S-Attack, familiar territory for him. They know he was likely to spatch towards A, so last round of play. Anything for this Dane to do. He's so detached. He's still not sure of the lurky boy maneuver. They are fully committed into this B side, but he's none the wiser to it.
Yeah, what a good recovery for MOUZ in this game. 4 rounds early, 9-round run for NIP had to have been heartbreaking, but I mean, you just grab a couple at the end with that 4-round lead when you're up 4-0. It looks pretty darn good for MOUZ. Good on them to get back on the horse. S-Tag's got a kill, still 2 more to find, and that bomb is ticking so deep. Torshi's gonna end it. Is S-Tag in middle is the one at the bomb, so he can't make that run on his own. It's going to have to be Hampus who helps open things up, and he's done just that. Beneath the smoke finds JDC.
Yeah, Plopsky, he's going to be very hard-pressed to win this duel, though. Torshi, sharp as ever. Top of the tables for MOUZ, and Dexter pushed up on this. He can't afford to let this crack go, and he has. He's going to be run down, and so suddenly a little bit of hope, actually, for the Ninjas.
It's okay. It's such an early warning system, isn't it? And they know even Hampus and S-Tag themselves slow down because they realize they're still going to be able to, they're still going to have to get through some defense. Deep nade. S-Tag's going all the way back. They're trying to pull off the fake. They're trying to let Hampus bring more players over here. He needs a kill. He needs to get aggressive, and he can find nobody.
Yeah, Frozen's in a tight line here. Hampus hoping he could perhaps pull something off, but his beam was close. How is S-Attack supposed to clear that with only 10 seconds? Oh, Oh, JDC doesn't clear his corners, and Hampus profits. Now MOUZ being pulled across this map. There's pressure A, there's pressure B. They're blind, and Bemis has Frozen once again in support. One more back, and we're tying it up to 3 versus 3. The advantage from NIP can fade. As you can see, the CTs, they want to contest. Stop that plant. 18 seconds. It's working against them now. NIP, despite the man advantage, need a way in. Good flash, good frag. It's Plopsky that provides it over the top. Needs another onto Frozen, and it's all Torji. 1v3 goes 2. Bomb down with a second to spare. And there you go, straight on back. A missed opportunity. Could have brought the 1v1. He's so worried about the frag. Okay, pulls it back. A necessary one laid down by Frozen, but that causes and incites a commitment. Rez ahead of the util, just a second too early as the flash did pop. Torji safe and fires the shot. Incendiary towards that E-box could be potent. They're so low though, and Plopsky's getting hunted down. It's Frozen doing everything he can. It's Brolin's double. Partners bullets with shrapnel, 2-on-2 and 25 ticking. Smoke will fade. In the smoke emerges Brolin, and a quad kill from the Swede.
Bring attention to the other side of the map, apply pressure there. This one is just a stone cold peek of the AWP into the bomb site. And S-Tag once more.
JDC's not been having a lot of fun on this B site. Picked apart, and Bemis has been whittled down to 16 as well. Hope starting to fade, and Brolin comes to play again. As 1 by 1, MOUZ's hopes and dreams fill the feed and fade.
I gotta tell you, there's always been a lot of conversation about what people think is the most difficult bomb site to defend. B-site and Vertigo has gotta be up there. B-site Vertigo's gotta be one of the tougher bomb sites.
I got a real juicy nugget of a stat for you. I can't remember who gave it to me, so I can't give credit, but it was so good.
I'm ready for it, baby.
The best B-site anchor, there is one player that is over 0.2 rated over everyone else that plays the B-site on Vertigo. 0.2 difference. Who would you think it is? As a CT, rush here, forces Frozen away. Dexter in support, the double FAMAS hold, and woo, S-Tag, he should be dead to that. Completely. Dunked. Frozen takes it.
Needed an early kill. Rez spamming into the smoke. Hampus has already gained some ground. Bomb not quite yet. Oh, Rez finds that. Brutal. The boost up late. Perfect vision for Plopsky. Into the smoke we go. He's almost connected blind. Oh, it feels so uneasy for MOUZ. It's just collapsing.
Yeah, they've got nothing to work with now. It's just the FAMAS double. They combine for 1. They need a lot more than that, and it's Plopsky that shuts down Bemis. And JDC, the last to fall. 2 very healthy Swedes waiting, and you can see just the tip of Brolin's quiff. It's not enough. An AK upgrade to try and pull MOUZ into another round of play. Oh, doesn't hit the tap. He won't get many more opportunities. He has to keep playing this fakey boy maneuver. Brolin baiting with the backpack, and yeah, time. The real problem, it's done. MOUZ is... Ooh, info, yeah, and Dexter's actually managed to find 1. Plopsky has been caught and converted on that nade. Oh, Brolin on the half-wall just ruins MOUZ's day. He might even finish with a flourish. He gets 2. JDC... Where are they going?
They're not playing any games.
So cruel. That is so cruel. And they'll leave Rez here, so he can't go CT.
It's heartbreak as well when you think about the fact that Dexter even does his job pretty darn well. Gets 1 kill, delays the plant. You think that's going to make this flank a little bit more effective with 3 players. This is impossible for JDC.
Running all the way to A. JDC has no answers, no info, and Hampus is going to arrive just in the nick of time as he rounds that corner. Click to the back of the head. NIP take the T-side pistol here on map 2. Fragging up a storm, it would be right here and now. 38 as Frozen has a go. Meets Plopsky's UMP. Upgrade provided. Hope depleting rapidly for MOUZ. Eat the flash. Smoke arrives. Dexter trying his luck. You still can't see a thing. Blind. Hopeless now. JDC goes down, and so does the pair defending this site. We will see another NIP round. 4-0. They are not letting up the gas.
So much utility, so many flashbangs thrown towards spawn. Dexter on the rotation had no chance of getting involved in the action. They would have loved if he'd been able to have 1 single flashbang to throw up into the sky to activate his teammate inside the bomb site. It just wasn't possible.
Dexter and JDC to finish. what they started to get MOUZ on the board. Good pre-aim from Plopsky, sweeping into the site now. Distraction provided, they need lethality, and S-Attack's Flames find it. Dexter, oh, he should have been dead. Plopsky, hopefully, they don't assume it's clear. Nah, Brolin with a hard one. And just enough time to get that bomb down, the rotate through from Torji. Does he really want to commit? Highly unlikely. There's a kit present, you can see it's just there on pool. It might have a little look in. Bomb changes, does mean they'll have to evacuate. Torji posted up for this fight.
Yeah, well, now they're committed. This is really late in the game to be going for this. A stack around the corner means MOUZ is going to get nothing done, and they just lose the weapons. Oh, that attack. They'll have a chance. Doubled up in holes, what they would have wanted, and it's a 2-for-1 trade. Make that 3-for-1. Good heads-up play from Plopsky.
Yeah, handles business. Frozen and JDC just gonna give it all they got is a two-man wolf pack. Hampus, going to be set up perfectly for this. Oh, unprepared. JDC connects on the Desert Eagle and equips himself with a nice upgrade.
That's a good find to just back out. Don't risk it. Don't lose the AK-47. I know you're buying in the next round anyways, but at this point, MOUZ, you got to look for any long-term advantage you can to come back into this game. Movistar Riders beats Na'Vi on Inferno.
As well, oh, there's so few options available to the CTs. It's just Dexter and Bemis. Frozen on Arch side trying to get involved. Oh, and it's Rez that opens up the site. Pit down, Dexter found, and it's so brutal. Someone call a timeout. Get Cyclone on the mic, because this one has fallen away from MOUZ fast.
Yeah, it really has. And without Torji being able to be involved behind those smokes, there's no aggression from the defense. The pacing of that hit from NIP is so slow with that utilities up. Slow, creeping, crawl, so you never get the sound cues of when to actually pounce and trigger and peek from two different angles. So
and Dexter focused on the apartment position, just inhabited by Plopsky. You got Rez and S-Attack mid-side for now, and 45 and counting. How do you break through? You've still got the util for an exec. You can see two smokes. You'd want top mid answers first, though. And if they could do it without expending any of that util, you'd be dreaming, you'd be laughing. Torji, quite the opposite, though. Crying as Rez taps him down, and Dexter should have one back. He's well aware of the walkthrough. Rez being very restrained here. Free frag, well played by Dexter. Needs another as Bemis combines. It's only S-Attack now, and a round secured.
Reconsiders. JDC dictating this setup. He might want to go for a peek, but if this flashbang isn't perfect and no one from NIP is committed or blind, Molotov comes down. Torji's going to be able to rotate around. Again, blocked out by Smokethal, which means JDC is isolated and blind and brought down to 16 HP. And once again, they've got him tucked into second oranges. No chance whatsoever.
No way. They've got themselves back into this B-bomb site and made it look easy in the process as well. Rez, oh, he was low, but Dexter down. Spins around on a dime. Bomb to be planted now. Rez is pre-aiming and destroying MOUZ here. Up to 10. That's not the first time we've seen Rez's nest, but the bomb going down all the same. And Torji hits the wallbang, so Plopsky can no longer contribute. Just the two of them now. S-Attack on site. Brolin by that hay cart, and they are running them down. MOUZ need this second, and Brolin's making it difficult. Oh, and so's S-Attack. Torji in the clutch. Can he hit the no-scope? He's good in these scenarios. He's low. S-Attack getting run down, though. The P250 from Torji, and stabs him to secure it. You can see what it means to Dexter. MOUZ with a must-win round pulled just across the line by Torji. See what the NIP reaction to that is, and it seems like Torji, whoa, okay, there you go. It's dream start for the MOUZ defense. This round could be over as soon as it started. It's already looking like a set third. Two consecutive. Plopsky, woof, quick one into Bemis. Despite the advantage and the knowledge going Bemis' way first. Rez finished off. And leaves Plopsky alone. So it seemed like the Ninjas maybe threw caution to the wind in that one.
Yeah, that was very aggressive. That was letting the chains off everyone, letting the leash off and just go for it. S-Tag coming through that mid-smoke as well. That was a big, big gamble. However, you have to say, this is great for MOUZ so far with 4 players surviving. If they start losing a player here and there, if Plopsky's able to pick off one, he can even forget about the bomb. If I'm Plopsky in this scenario, I'm just like, I don't even care about the bomb. Let's go hunt down some kills. At the moment, just making sure nobody's close to him whatsoever. Any damage he can do is wonderful.
Frozen's going to give him a fight. Peek on into that. And it's aggression from Beamos rewarded. Rez cut down on second mid. Hampus shows face on towards the mouth of this fight. 3 at the top of Banana here. Plopsky, ooh, lucky to get away with that. Just through the corner. Brought down to 4 HP. We discussed Tag's T-side AWP impact. Let's see if he can find anything into this site. You can see it's a very forward position, so intent displayed. But there's a re-flash. They want to retake this. I wonder. Tag, oh, his barrel. It's sticking out. It's sticking out, and it's a freebie. No one there in support. And NIP just flattened by this defense. MOUZ have definitely started to find their voice. One back from Hampus, and that'll be... This is the exec, though. This is where we see if MOUZ can actually handle NIP. Doing NIP things straight through. Brollan leaps in, confirms 3 bodies. Oh, they're all clustered. Dexter shooting gallery. Tag does manage to do some damage. It's only Tag now. And a 1v2. He knows Torji and JDC likely coming in from B. A flash and a fading smoke. Does he use it? Does he get away with it? Oh! Just gets in time. Want to check. Does strike. Knows where they both are. JDC saves the day and the half. Right. One of this 2 versus 4.
M4 salvaged as well to hold off this retake attempt, but NIP's definitely going to go for it with the position of Rez. He needs to find a kill. Frozen is going to be the first one available to him, but he tucks down to double stack towards Ruins.
Up and over. Oh, a great headshot. They are starting to run out of players. Hampus and Rez have made it into a 1v1. Now Hampus up against Beamos. A fake, a frag, and they've pulled it back in time. A 10-second defuse. So
no, he had a kit right there. A kit right next to the coffins. He didn't see it when he threw the smoke. Oh, it's inside the coffins. How could you ever see that? What a technicality to win on. Gonna have to manage his attention.
Tag. Flashed. It's Brollan. Does manage to track 1, but there's bodies all over the shop. Repositions it to Beamos. Brollan 2. But the round is on to Plopsky now, and he's just done enough damage to Dex that brings him down to 12. It could be perhaps enough for Hampus' USP to be relevant into this one, but Torji, healthy.
Guns to pick up now. Very doable retake.
Covered rifles. Dexter in that mini pit. Nice angle. Fly into the site, but Torji wins it out, and now the crossfire's clear. Rez just back turned. Dexter will cancel. Coming. Should have a frag here. Tag with 1, make it 2. Rez as well puts his name in the feed. Problems for MOUZ as they find themselves with nothing.
I don't even know if the Molotov would have saved them there, but it certainly didn't help a single thing. Torji and Frozen left in a 2 versus 4, creeping up towards the B bomb site. Plopsky is here with nade flash. Brollan is here with Molotov flash and smoke as well.
I'm surprised Brollan isn't dropping anything. Oh, spoke too soon. It's just in time. Will they edge forward? Gap on it. Torji's going to use that to start to peek through. Up and over. It's an elevated angle now. Brollan staying proactive. Plopsky in support. Clear idea as to where the B defense lies. His third flash might catch him. Yeah, both blind, but still Torji prevails on the first. Molotov will force Plopsky out. They're doing a lot with this. And still 1 out of Plopsky. A manageable clutch for Frozen.
Tag, the spam comes through. Good damage on a Frozen down to 9 HP. It's got to be perfect. Rez is already here. You're trying to be coming out, but Rez has it all to do. Good nade, good damage, good follow-up from the defense, and there's Beamos finally chiming in.
Great nade as well. He's really done a lot with those. It's up to Tag, though, for the short side slip. Oh, no! Lets it go. And so will the site. Falls now under MOUZ rule. Trying to delay that plant. We're at the 30-second mark. Torji finds a safe haven for it.
They're going for this one. 3-on-3, and you have Tag in this position. You have to fight for this round if you're NIP, at least to see what the initial contact is going to be like.
Lovely retake smoke drop by Tag, just to draw attention. And 1 will divide, maybe nullify Frozen's position if they can get 1 down towards long side. Are they going to regroup? It's interesting. This is the smoke to kind of cut off that mini pit. two residing within that pit side and a gap on that smoke. Torji, a quick click, puts Plopsky down and it's cancelled the plans for NIP. Oh, aggression. Oh! Furious as Torji takes him. Roland punished. One back from Plopsky just to stop all hope being lost.
What a warrior.
Yeah. Torji is really pushing MOUZ to this 15th.
Not done yet. 3 players over at A. Hampus has picked the correct bomb site to be at.
Rez should be set for a first here. Bemis goes down, no trade available immediately. And the strafe out is plucked from the pack. Rez and Esatag happy to be able to contribute, but Frozen thrown into an impossible scenario. The bomb is lost in the apartments.
27 HP. He's just hoping and praying someone's going to be pushing down Banana. A free kill.
Plopsky is low, and so are the hopes of the Ninjas into this one. What do you do now?
I guess you go for it. 4 on 4. You've got kits, you've got some utility left. But if you lose a kill early, you might want to put a stop to it. Molotov might fort Forgy out in the open. Oh, he's going to burn. He's going to burn. He's blind. Now it's on.
Really, really problematic for JDC and Bemis trying to fight a crossfire. It's broken now. Dexter and JDC fill the feed. Is one back on the orb. Esatag close quarters. Takes down JDC. Bemis on the run. Does round the corner and it's Hampus in the 1v1. He's going for the ballsy.
No way.
Bemis,
No way.
Bemis gets him off the bomb. And 15 secured. Ever further in his presence.
Look at the nades.
In his favor. So many nades from the Ninjas, but they really are just assuming he's not Banana. Dexter, you could perhaps pull something rather magical. Oh,
no way!
As he knocks the head off of Hampus. One more required, and it's Bronner that goes down. Dexter pulls MOUZ to a third map. He's done it. He knows what he's done. Magic from the Aussie. Bomb down.
Bomb's planted for CT spawn, though. It's not planted for the players over towards Connector and Jungle, so this fight is critical.
Big fight now. Bronner to swing out. Double peek. It's going to be Rez to distract. Now they strike back and forth. Torji with 2 here on the pistol so far. Esatag dancing around the default. Torji hitting every bullet off his USP. 4 out of Torji. Plopsky needs to come up clutch and just around the corner in time. So many heroics. He's wiggling. He's hoping, but there's nothing more he can do. 4 kills and still poking his nose into B. Hello?
Ooh.
Hello? Brolin finds one. Frozen's not ready. And NIP kick open this round with a bang. MOUZ forced to stomach this with a whimper. It's already over. 1 minute 20, the clock reads. Torji and Bemis, their objective changes.
And with how, that's tag. There was a timing there. Nice attempt. He was sliding out to find and punish these final players. They might have found an escape route in towards Palace. Hunker down. I was going to say, with the bomb being so long to get over to the site itself, there's a chance for NIP to... You don't even really need to hunt. You kind of know where the remaining 2 players are. Just kind of cordon them in and make sure they can't escape route anywhere. But obviously that kill into S-Tag changes everything. So now you don't see any NIP players going after it. Op in M4 will be brought forward into the next round, but NIP up to a 3-0 start.
Done what you requested, Jason. They've silenced the NIP run.
So far, oh, good shot from JDC as well with the FAMAS. NIP just getting whittled down every step they take, every move they make. S-Tag dodges the bullets of the op and makes a quick run in. Hampus in his own battle in middle, trying to aggressively take down Dexter, and he's finally got it. Oh no! Torji has given it up, but S-Tag's gonna go down after the plant, and that's a free defuse.
Yeah, nothing he can do, is there? That is gonna hold it.
Oh, it would have been so funny if actually the Molotov hit his teammate and landed right on the bomb.
Funny is a word.
Hits well structured, well organized, they just need the frags.
Frozen on the headshot angle. Looking for Plopsky, and it's a quick click. Another from JDC. MOUZ repel the invaders. A final attempt from Brolin. Nothing to report or celebrate, and this could be spotless from MOUZ, especially now Esatag hamstrung by the JDC FAMAS. He's tagged up, but gets away with it. Hampus is going for a real hero maneuver, but Torzi's far too wise to your games. Oh dear, he's gotten one. And immediately they have to tuck into the site, safe from 2 different angles now, but with 15 seconds, he's playing a dangerous game here, Hampus. He's alone now, touching distance of Frozen. And
I'm really worried for NIP right now. The entrances, the initial contacts have felt extremely unsuccessful, and you go back to the MOUZ comeback on Inferno, the same kind of factor. They started just winning the early game, and FAMAS, doubles him up. And that's the bomb. 45 seconds. And the only rebuttal is Hampus sneaking into this gap in the defense, but that's not going to create enough opportunity to win the round. It won't even create anything.
Torji's wise to his games. Hampus does like to be the fly in the ointment behind enemy lines, just not today. And Esatag, I mean, what is he supposed to do with this? He's presented an impossible task and walks out to his demise. Okay, MOUZ. Beamer's tight as well on Ninja. And so the util will reign in. The numbers here favor MOUZ again. Who will be that difference maker? It's Plopsky not checking his corners, and just like that, a flurry of blue on brown. Bomb is down. Esatag alone, burning down to a crisp 4 HP as he's seared to perfection. And run on down, one on the way out, but there you have 7.
Luxury of being able to play very conservative, mistake-free Counter-Strike because they've had so many advantages in this map. NIP's not applying any real pressure to any point. Hampus is going to challenge, but again, you're just walking up, dry challenging, and Torji's able to find it with an AWP. Now just 2 remaining who can't do anything off that play.
Helpless. Nade destined for glory. Oh, nice one back from Roland. Trade unavailable. JDC reveals his presence. It's Bemis in the Palace. A nice angle for this. And Brolin is booked. Name a nice deagle is one thing, but we need rounds. Molly's forced across. Great tracking from Plopsky. Sprays down Bemis. Forced out by the flame. Leg up for the Ninjas now to post their fourth.
Oh no.
You're not clearing it? Esatag, he hasn't cleared. Now it's a problem, especially when Frozen gets 2. Finally, it's Brolin that sweeps him under the rug, but the damage is done and the round is on.
Oh, Torji, one more. Over the edge of the smoke, flash into the sky, and Brolin's got a 1v2, and boy, could they use it. JDC holding the line. I think he might have been spotted. Torji again, low HP early on in the round.
Gonna work out well. He's got 2 smokes to try and sell this, but Dexter in the underpass will call it quiet. And here they come, loudly. Bemis, perfect on the sandwich position, plucks Brolan from the pack, and now more required. The back is turned. It's Plopsky that keeps it level. Lurk smoke to enable and facilitate perhaps contesting of that bomb plant. Don't need to rush it though. NIP's palms are sweaty. This one feels compulsory. And Esatag's back is turned, and it's all again MOUZ shutting them down before Hampus can even arrive. 25 HP.
This is an incredible defense from MOUZ. Yeah, all smile.
Ready to be cleared, and oh, Torji breaking hearts and crushing skulls. Rez is gone, 2 on the AWP. Aggressive now. He really wants them to remember this. Hampus is struggling. Oh, he can't finish his meal. Torji from behind, he should have this now, and oh, it gets worse. Just when you think it couldn't. A 12 looms for the Ninjas, their doom a certainty. A 12-3 defensive half here in the third. Oh, wow. Brolin, what have you got for us?
I am so stunned at the moment. There's no chance. Not even that one. Didn't even touch him. No HP loss. Flawless victory for MOUZ in the final round of the first half. It's 12-3. I think they might have just shattered NIP. I think they might have just sucker punched him right out of the tournament. Off to since the second half began of Inferno of the previous map, and that's just not good enough. Here's the entrances from MOUZ. Still 2 players left to deal with, and Hampus is able to respond. Double kill, but the bomb is on the other side of the map. Dexter's gonna have to hustle to get over there and support. But MOUZ have found a way at least to get some bonus money.
Plopsky got the smoke kit. Dream combination for this retake.
Oh my god, Dexter's so far off.
Yeah, and Hampus might even be able to cut him off if they can find Frozen. There's info, there's the kit, there's the smoke, there's the frags! Oh, NIP in trouble, in jeopardy. Frozen has done enough, just standing and banging in that window. Hampus, you've got to pick up the pace now. Running in, looking for the fight, does manage to isolate. Now he knows Dexter's likely going to be coming in from the B apartments. He's got 3 kills in this one. He gets the kit, but he hasn't even got the time. Dexter just has to jiggle. And done.
He's going to be there for the rest of the day, the rest of the week, the rest of the player break.
Yeah, ending their season with a real heartbreaker here. Torji, he's had enough. He can taste the Lanxess.
I think one of the most beautiful parts about this MOUZ story isn't just the performance, but we've been singing the praises of the organization, of the staff around the Counter-Strike team for all the players they've brought up from the academy team throughout this year. And to see it all come to fruition with this level of success of making the stage in the Lanxess, making the playoffs inside the Cathedral of Counter-Strike, one of the best, if not the best event of the year.
They lost their opening game, Jason. The opening game of Cologne, you're up against Na'Vi.
They were supposed to get swept aside by Heroic after that.
Sent straight to the lower bracket round one, and they have... One more round is all that stands in their way. Frozen pulls them closer. Hard clears, staying on Nimble. It's going to be one from Plopsky. They will clear him out. Should be JDC all day of the week. 2 on the Galil, and 2 more opportunities in Brolin and Rez.
And 1 more 2 to add. It's basically a 2v2 at this B bomb site. Look at the lurk from MOUZ. Although Brolin seems to have an idea of its possibility, it's just the timing. He doesn't have a whole lot of it to sit and wait for him to come from behind.
Slovakia, Lithuania, Australia, Hungary, Germany, a full 5-man international roster locking themselves in for Cologne playoffs. That's gotta feel good. Hard work pays off. And rookie